record.
And turn that phone on mute.
That we need to do again, all right? When our checks pop up, then we know that we've taken massive action. But when the checks go down, I feel like that is when everyone gets to work, right? Because now your back is up against the wall and it's time to come out fighting. We have to make sure that we are preparing. I tell my team to prepare in the summer for the winter. So if the summertime is here, we're rocking and rolling, and I'm in overdrive because I know that Christmas is coming around. I know that people are going to spend more than they actually have. You know, I know that Thanksgiving is coming around and people are buying groceries for a family of 10. So I'm putting in double effort for my business. So it is so important to make sure that you're staying consistent as a leader. Your team is watching you. How many of you, give me some feedback in the chat, have noticed that when you're not posting about the business, your team isn't posting about the business? When you're not going out to, meetings, your team, they aren't either. Go ahead, Cami.
I was just going to say, success isn't built in a day. It's built day by day. And the more consistent you are over time, the greater your success is going to be. That's at the end. And what I love about this business is, we can hit someone that's hot and we can grow exponentially. But I know that for those of you that just remain consistent, you're going to get to where you want to be. And Ronnie, that leads me to what probably my biggest aha, spending time with you, whether you're out blitzing, whether you're talking to your team, you constantly said to them, whether you're telling your story to someone new or you're telling your story to people that are already in it works, you said, if you are willing to finish it for me.
Your work ethic, write your paycheck.
Then you'll get where you want to go, and you'll get there quickly because you get to write your paycheck. You get to be paid directly, according to your efforts. This isn't like a teaching job like I used to have where I could be the best teacher in the school, yet I'm only my second year in and I barely have my bachelor's degree, and so I'm going to be making the least amount of money. You get to decide what your paycheck looks like, and that is based on your work ethic. And that isn't just one day you decide to go all in and you're all in for a week, 2 weeks, or even 2 months. That means you change your vocabulary and your mindset from, okay, if this works for me. No, it's just a matter of when and how much time and energy are you willing to put in daily, day by day to make that happen. And Ronnie, when people ask me today, gosh, if you were starting all over again today, what would you do differently? Honestly, knowing what I know today, I'd put in more time. I'd be more consistent. Instead of doing my daily 6 list, I do my daily 10 list because I know that a company like It Works only grows one time. And if you're on this Zoom, that means you're a diamond or higher. And that means you're at a position where Mark says you have a license to print money because now you are earning those leadership bonuses. Listen, why do you think they gave us the good bonuses? Why do you think they put so much emphasis on that diamond position? Because the compensation plan rewards us royally as we go from diamond to double to triple to presidential ambassador and beyond. That's where those leadership bonuses take hold. And if you're thinking, what are you talking about? Open up your document section and print off your compensation plan and read what those leadership bonuses are. They're mind-blowing. And we're going to get into that more and more. And to hear us be more vocal about that, those promotions simply get you to a position that gives you a license to print money. And if you're on the Zoom, you get to do that, which means everything you do now from here on out, you're just going to get paid double and triple time what you did when you were a distributor, executive, Ruby, and Emerald.
Yeah, I love it. And guys, can I just also say that those fast start bonuses, I can't stress that. One of the things that I'm doing as a leader is making sure all of my people have an auto ship and they have 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days. Make that your priority. You should make sure that everyone you bring into the business has an auto ship on and they have 2 LCs within their first 30 days. I cannot stress it. Something else that I'm also doing, Cami, is I'm making sure that I do the steps to success twice a month. Why? Because I don't want average income. If I want average income, I do average things. If I want above average income and top income earner, I want to be a top income earner, then I have to do top income earner things. I said something to one of my business partners today, and I said, hey, you can't be a 6-figure earner doing 5-figure things. when you want to be a six-figure earner, you have to do six-figure things, right? If you're still doing the same things that you were doing when you were Ruby and you're diamond now, how can you progress? You got to step it up. If you stick to that same style, then how are you going to promote? How are you going to progress? Nike has been selling shoes for 13 years. You know why they've stayed above it all? Because they've just begun to work smarter, harder. Their marketing has changed. They've gotten better and better. You can't get better doing the same thing. You got to stretch more. And it's just that simple.
I love it. I love it. Well, Ronnie, what are we missing? Have we left anything out? I know we've filled their minds. We got 10 more minutes, so we could go a couple different directions, but let me see first from you. I know
you covered everything on my list.
Well, and I'm happy because I wanted you to talk for a minute about you got to let your work ethic write your paycheck. I mean, I love that. And I think to myself, I'm saying that to myself, Cammie, how is your work ethic today?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I tell my team that, like, is your work ethic writing your paycheck? That is our team slogan for 2017. Let your work ethic write your paycheck. Y'all put it in the chat, put it on your statuses. I'm going to let my work ethic write my paycheck in 2017. Tag us. Let us know you're committed. That's what we're doing.
Ronnie, when they put that out on social media, I want to do one of two things. I want them to say, that's me. My work ethic is going to write my paycheck. And do hashtag commit, don't quit, and tag Mark, Ronnie, and I. Yes, let's do it. Mark, Mike, Pam, Ronnie, and I. Tag us. Put that on there. Let them know that you're going to commit, not quit. In 2017, you're going to let your work ethic write your paycheck. And that means you're willing to do even things that make you uncomfortable in order to have the things that most people only wish that they could have.
Like, get in your car, go launch your distributors that are in North Carolina, even if you're in DC. Get on a plane, go to Atlanta, and go launch your distributors that are in Atlanta, regardless of where you are. You got to do something different. You can't stick to the basics, guys. What else are you going to do? Start going to more networking events. If you're an introvert, say, what the heck? I'm talking to everybody. I got to get some different results. If you don't like social media, heck, start going live and just put yourself out there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go for it. Press go live. All the stuff. Get uncomfortable, guys. Get uncomfortable.
Get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And if you want extraordinary results, you got to do the extraordinary stuff that it's going to take to get that. Follow the 7-foot rule. Anybody that comes within 7 feet of you, they get a Blitz card. They get talked to about this business.
I say 5.
I say 7 because I want to take things to a whole nother level.
If you get 5 feet, I'm like 5, 7, 10, whatever. Guys, I walk into Starbucks. I don't know if you all saw this video. I go into the Starbucks and I have my Blitz cards. I'm blitzing people. So just do it. Just go after it. The biggest thing that I want to stress tonight that, we haven't talked about, and I think is so important, Cammie, is overcoming rejection. I think that
You mean leaders feel rejection? Leaders aren't over that?
Guys, I feel rejection sometimes. Can I just tell you that? I know you probably look at me and you think I have it all together, but I get pissed when people tell me no. It doesn't discourage me. It makes me want to go harder. But that rejection is a hard hit. When you don't meet your goals, you feel rejected. When your cousin signs up with some random person that she, found on Facebook instead of signing up with you, boom, that hurts.
And it does happen.
Because it happens when your team isn't pushing the way you are and you feel like you're pulling the weight and everything is on your shoulders. These are some of the things that, we feel and we all deal with. So I want to stress that rejection is a part of the strengthening mechanism that's going to make you stronger, guys. If people are telling you no, then there's something on the other side of that no that's waiting for you. When people tell me no, you know what I say? I totally understand, not a problem. Well, can you give me 3 people that might want to tighten on the firm or make an additional, $500 a month? They're like, did she ask me for somebody? Yep, I sure did. I'm not going to stop at you. If this isn't for you, give me 3 names and numbers of somebody who you may think can rock this thing out. Have you guys done that? Do you know anybody that wants to make an additional $500 a month, work with a Fortune 500 company that's been around for 13 years plus, is in 14 different countries, and is on its way to becoming a billion-dollar brand? Do you know 3 people that may be fit for that?
I love it, Ronnie. I do. And we have been in business for 16 years. We're debt free. We've been, in the Inc. 500, top 500 for like 5 years running. That's unheard of. Doing it once is one thing, twice is another, but It Works likes to take things to a whole nother level. So Ronnie, I'm just excited. I love, number one, thank you so much for doing this with me tonight, because I just believe the more people hear the same stuff out of different voices, the more things just sink in deeper and it starts to resonate at a different level. Number two, I believe that we don't hear from you enough, and you're just a ball of energy, but you're a ball of fire too. And you are so on fire for this business that anybody that gets around you might say you have a 5-foot rule, but your ball of fire is so hot that they can't help but get consumed by the enthusiasm and excitement you have for this business. And so I look at your become a product of the product to build your confidence and stay plugged in, because even when you don't need it, or you think you don't need it, you do need it to stay consistent. And being consistent day by day, the results are going to come. They're going to come.
Yeah. And if I can just say one more thing before we close out, Cami.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to tell each and every one of you all that, like I said, you probably look at Cami and I and you think we have it all together. And it's so easy to look at other leaders and feel like this can't be you, or you can't make it to the top. And I just want to make sure that I tell each and every one of you all who are on this webinar tonight that I am no better than you are. Cami is no different or any better than you are. And anything that we can do, you all can do the same thing and probably more. There are some of you guys on this webinar right now, and you have so much in you, and you have yet to even let it out, okay? I didn't start at Diamond. I didn't start at Ambassador. I started at Distributor, just like each and every one of you all. And I got to Diamond and then Double Diamond and all that great stuff, but I started from nothing, okay? I grew up in the projects. I didn't go to college, and I didn't have the best life, okay? And if I can do it, you can do it. I struggled as a teen mom. By the time I was 25, I had 3 children. So I just want to let you know, I don't have any marketing experience. I don't have any college, experience. I don't have any of that stuff. I'm just a girl from around the way that decided that she was going to go for it, and she wasn't going to continue to get pink slips, eviction notices, and lay bills delivered to her door. And the thing that stands out of that whole story is I decided. And tonight, each and every one of you all have a choice to make a decision. A decision. You can give up, quit on your kids, because when you quit on your kids, you quit on your family. You're not just quitting on this business. I say this all the time. You can give up, or you can make a decision to build that legacy and change it. My mom got fired from a job after 16 freaking years of working for someone at 60 years old. She was hurt. She was depleted. Her confidence was screwed up. And I didn't even know what to do to help her. And that's all I knew, is that my mom, she wasn't able to go to college. She wasn't able to get a degree. That's all she had was me. Some of you all on this webinar have people at home that are depending on you. Your families are depending on you. You're tired of watching your family struggle. You're tired of struggling yourself. I've hid my car because I couldn't pay the car note, and it was going to be repossessed at one point in time in my life. I sat there and didn't know how I was going to pay my rent and watched people put court notices on my door. How many of you guys are dealing with these things, and you're smiling and you're packing your faces with makeup, but deep down inside, you are not living the life that you want to live? Break that chain in your family. That poverty, end it. We have the power to end it. When I started this business, I didn't even know I had the power to end the poverty that had been passed down to my family. But that's all I had to do, was work my tail off. work my tail off. And each and every one of you on this freaking webinar, you have the same power. I don't have any superpowers. You have it. You have it. Put an end to the poverty, whatever it is that you're doing this for. Your kids, your freedom, your debt, your school loans. You hate your freaking job. I used to pull up every day and sit in the garage and count down to 3 minutes until I had to go in that place. I didn't want to do that anymore, but what do you want to do? Tonight, I challenge each and every one of you, Cammie and I. Cammie's my sister from another mister. We are challenging you guys to allow your work ethic to write your paycheck. Just that simple. What are you going to do about it?
I love it. I'm going to post it right now. I love it. I'm inspired. Thank you, Ronnie. I'm a better person by coming out to DC. I thought I was coming out to love on you, but I left feeling so full, and I know that people are feeling the same way about tonight's Zoom, and I appreciate your leadership. I feel like that's what sets It Works apart, is the kind of leaders we have in this company, and who you are right now and what you're doing right now is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud to be in business with you, and I'm so glad that we're sisters. Should I tell anybody you made me eat a Big Mac?
You would never. Should I tell anybody that it took you 30 minutes to learn how to do the ginger?
Hey, I love you, and let's not let this be the last time we get together. Commit, don't quit to letting your work ethic write your paycheck in 2017, everyone. Thank you for that, Ronnie. I love you, and have a good night, everyone. We got work to do. We got packages to share, and we've got that new shake to try and sample, and then we've got a promotion to commit to kill it, right?
Yes, commit, don't quit. Let's get it, y'all.
All right. Have a good night, Ronnie. Get us this recording. This was awesome. Thank you.
All right. Bye, everyone.